Hello, welcome to Renewable Energy for Green Buildings, brought to you by the Green Building Research Institute. I recently read about results from a National Environmental Education Foundation survey of over 1,500 American adults on the topic of energy. While 75% of survey respondents claimed they knew a fair amount about energy, only 12% correctly answered 7 or more questions on a 10-question energy quiz. This signals a deep need for more education about energy sources that power our lives, the problems it causes and solves, and the enormous scope and scale of the challenges that we face. This presentation, Renewable Energy for Green Buildings, is brought to you by GBRI. My name is Kimberly Dickey, and I'll be presenting today on the scheduled topic. The course description includes a course that will provide a broad overview of the types of non-renewable fuel sources used commonly today to provide power to the built environment, renewable fuel sources, technology alternatives, to conserve and replace the use of fossil fuels in terms of supplying power to residential, commercial green buildings, and the credit achievement potential within the LEED rating system. So non-renewable fuels, or fossil fuels, there are 3 major forms, and I mentioned them before: coal, oil, and natural gas. They're formed hundreds of millions of years ago in a period in prehistoric times called Carboniferous period, before the age of dinosaurs. The era is referred to as Paleozoic, and Carboniferous from a linguistic standpoint is from the word carbon, and which is the basic element in coal and other fossil fuels. Unconventional gas development, or maybe colloquially referred to as fracking, has received kind of a lot of attention as of late, to say the least. And I wanted to give you a follow-up resource to look at a little bit later if you're concerned about the impacts of natural gas and fracking on the future. This particular link will take you to a wonderful PDF that describes the myth that gas is clean energy, the dangers of gas drilling, big oil's takeover of the gas industry, and the gas industry lobbying and politics. However, I wanted to read an excerpt for you with regard to the climate impacts from unconventional gas development. Quote, due to the increasingly urgent threat posed by global climate change, natural gas is often promoted as an ideal interim energy source, or a bridge fuel, in the transition away from coal and oil towards renewable energy. But as the Council of Scientific Society Presidents, which represents 1.4 million scientists from more than 150 scientific disciplines, reported to the Obama administration in May 2010, some energy bridges that are currently encouraged in the transition from greenhouse gas emitting fossil energy systems have received inadequate scientific analysis before implementation, and these may have greater greenhouse gas emissions and environmental costs than often appreciated. The development of unconventional gas from shale deposits, the Council warns, is an example where policy has preceded adequate scientific study. There has been little scientific focus on the topic of climate impacts associated with the production of gas from unconventional deposits. However, a few studies that have been conducted offer a sharp contradiction to the popularized notion that gas is a clean source of energy. Okay, we'll be moving on to a discussion on renewable energy, and I'm going to introduce you to an entire alternative family of energy sources in broad overview. So, alternative fuel number 1, biomass energy. Some of the benefits of biomass energy include reduces global warming, closes the carbon dioxide cycle. Biomass uses locally available resources and as such reduces dependence on foreign oil sources. It's free in most cases because it's a byproduct of a industrial process that is nearby. And so usually the owner of the byproduct, or as a result of the process, they're trying to get rid of it and utilize it and avoid sending it to landfill. So typically it's free. And it's renewable in the sense that it's an ongoing industrial process. So it's going to consistently, the byproduct is going to continuously be available. Alternative fuel number 6, solar energy. Indirectly, the sun is responsible for almost all energy. The sun is our nearest star, and we use and have used the sun's energy every day.